Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to my Robinhood portfolio. With this video, I thought I would switch things up here a bit and talk about Acorns. A lot of you guys have been asking how exactly Acorns buy stocks for the particular investor. So I thought I'd go through the different portfolios that Acorns offer. So unlike Robinhood and some other apps that you can select the individual stocks that you want, Acorns simply has you kind of give your risk tolerance with regards to, how much of your income do you want put into stocks versus bonds versus more conservative investments versus more aggressive investments. And they do all the other stock picking services for you. They basically will pick a number of different ETFs. Each particular portfolio has 5 different ETFs. And again, it's going to be from a very aggressive portfolio to a much more conservative portfolio with regards to the allocation of stocks and bonds, fixed income, and more aggressive large cap versus small cap kind of stocks. The particular investment I'm in currently is the aggressive mix. And again, when you set your level of risk tolerance, the application itself will go through and buy different ETFs for you. Interestingly enough, it doesn't really let you know what the different ETFs are until it actually buys them for you. You can see here in my portfolio, the aggressive mix, there's 5 different categories here: emerging market, large company, small company, real estate, and international large company stock. And you can see the allocation on the right there. Essentially, you put in some money and the company, the account manager with regards to what the allocation is, will simply give you a fractional share of whatever ETF is in the particular risk tolerance portfolio. So this one here, you can see emerging market stocks. It doesn't give you the ETF, but you can see some of its featured holdings here. Likewise, large company stocks, you can see, again, what kind of stocks are comprised in this particular ETF, but it does not give you the ETF name. When it actually purchases the ETFs for you, you'll be able to see that in your performance chart. Small company stocks here, again, gives you a sampling of the different holdings in the particular ETF, but they're not buying individual securities for you. They're buying ETFs, which has these particular holdings within them. And again, international large company stocks, likewise. And you can kind of go through the different portfolios to see exactly what they're buying for you. This one looks like it actually has a number of ETFs, much more than 5. Looks like 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 different ETFs for the moderately aggressive. And you can see on the right, it's essentially a different allocation of the types of underlying investments. And as we move towards the more moderate, you can see bonds become a much higher proportion of the investment portfolio. Moderately conservative, again, bonds much higher there, 20% for corporate bonds, large company stocks 15, 23, government bonds 25%. If we go to the very conservative investment here, you can see essentially bonds has a very large proportion here. Corporate bonds 25%, government bonds 35%. So 60% in bonds, and then large company stocks 15, small company stocks 15, and very little exposure to international large company stocks or real estate stocks. So this is essentially how the application works. You put in money, and in sort of the same way that Stash Invest works, it'll buy fractional shares of particular ETFs automatically for you, and you'll essentially see what kind of ETFs are purchased after the fact. You can't really go ahead and pick out individual ETFs that you want to buy, like Stash Invest, for example, or Robinhood. It simply will buy it automatically for you based on your risk tolerance. Again, aggressive, moderately aggressive, moderately conservative, and conservative. With the idea that the aggressive, you could have some up and down variability, but with the more conservative mix, you'll have more fixed income, and there won't be a lot of variability within your chart. And you can access this all through a top menu there, My Acorns portfolio. Right now, my portfolio does not have a lot of money in it. I only put in $5 initially to kind of test out the platform to see how it operates. I think I'm going to be putting in maybe up to $500, $1,000. Just kind of watch and see how this does over the next few months here. There is a fee for using this. That's why I prefer using Robinhood, but very unique application here. I think this is a great application for new investors jumping into the market. From what I've seen so far, the different ETFs that that Acorns buys are very good ETFs, very large cap companies, established companies like Vanguard, iShares, ETFs. So I think the underlying ETFs are very secure. It's a very automatic way of investing, kind of a no-brainer. You simply put money in, and again, based on your risk tolerance, the Acorns application will automatically buy shares, fractional shares, up until you have enough money to buy individual shares. So very good for low capital portfolios. If you can't necessarily buy a complete ETF, this will buy a fractional share of that ETF, and it's hands-off as well. You basically put in your risk tolerance and it does everything for you. So yeah, just wanted to quickly talk about the different types of portfolios that are offered in this application. Again, everything is automatic. You put in money, it automatically will buy the different ETFs, the underlying portfolio that you select, and you essentially just have to continue contributing on a regular basis and see some returns. So yeah, just wanted to quickly go over the different portfolios in Acorns here. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment thread below the video. Otherwise, I'll kind of end the video here. As always, if you enjoy my videos, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. If you guys have any questions about the video, let me know. Any good video ideas, let me know as well. In this next video, we'll see you then.